Today I fucked up by straddling my boyfriend in his living room. Happened about half an hour ago. I nearly had a heart attack because I held my nervous laughter in and then almost imploded out of sheer embarrassment. So we had a family dinner, his mom and I ate together and his mom drank coffee with us afterwards and hung out for a bit before leaving to her room saying, "See you tomorrow," his name. Considering that we said he'll drop me off at my apartment later on because he had some work to do but those tasks got postponed, so we figured I'd sleep over tonight as well because it's more practical that way. It snowed a lot today, so he'll just drive me home tomorrow before going to work. We got frisky in the living room under a blanket and things quickly got hot and heavy. We decided to do it right then and there on the sofa. We just needed to be quieter than usual and proceeded with the fun stuff. So I thought I heard something twice and he did too as we eyed each other, but we were lost in the passion of the moment to really care about it. Seconds later we hear approaching footsteps and realize what's going on almost too late. He gently throws me off himself and pulls his sweats back on with the condom still on him. I hide my shirt and panties under the blanket I yanked onto myself. His mom walks in to take her medicine and kinda playfully states, "Oh, she's still there," looking at his sleeping dog, who was there with us, dozed off on the armchair. He kept his cool and pretended to watch the TV, but I was just laying there on my back with my blanket pulled over me, with my hair all messed up and red-faced staring at the ceiling. I couldn't look her in the eye. Too long did not read. My partner's mother nearly caught us having sex. Could have been worse, but I haven't felt so awkward in a minute. Plot twist. Mom actually knows and is pretending not to so you don't feel embarrassed. Flushed tears of joy. Nearly caught us. That's sweet. The mom knew. Do you realize the smell sex generates? The comment on the dog was a nervous distraction comment. I remember when I was a teen. It's all good when my wife and I got together, we stayed at her mom's house and her mom constantly busted out of her room to try to catch us in the act. It was always kinda weird. She knew. She enjoyed making you feel awkward for having sex on a sofa she has to sit on. Should have established dominance by continuing to have sex and looking her straight in the eye as though to say, "This is mine now, old woman." You 100% got caught. Good on your partner's mother for being discreet though. Today I fucked up by donating my stimmy to charity. Not today but about 19 months ago, but I'm still facing the ramifications today. Some background. I'm not rich, but thanks to scholarships and family, I don't have student debt and live a comfortable middle-class life. I was also fortunate to not have my work impacted by the pandemic. I was able to mostly work from home and my wage remained the same. On an unrelated note, my mom and grandma send me cute greeting cards several times a year for the last 10 years or so. Ever since I first left home to start college. I had always enjoyed receiving mail because of this. The FU. When the stimulus checks were issued, after some self-deliberation, I decided that I didn't need the money and that others needed it more than me. The way I saw it, I didn't ask for the money and I'd rather have the government issue it to someone else. So I researched different charities and chose 3 of them who did COVID relief and donated amounts to equal the stimulus check. As expected, they continue to mail me, but that's fine. I support them. What I hadn't foreseen is that they sold my address info and now I am bombarded with charity letters, most of which are only slightly related. Here's a pic of 6-8 weeks of mail. The aftermath. I hate getting mail now. What was once a joy has been replaced with dread. I look at all these letters and I get seriously stressed out because it reminds me of all the causes I'm not helping and all the bad things in the world, not to mention the paper waste. It also makes me feel bad for saving my money for personal things, like a house one day. The worst part is I'm reluctant to ever donate to any charity now since I think it'll just make the problem worse. Too long did not read. Donated funds from my stimulus check to charity. They sold my info and now every charity is harassing me daily with mail and I feel terrible. I used to love getting mail and now I despise it. No good deed goes unpunished. You should only donate money anonymously. If you spend say $100, they will spend $100 to try to get you to bequest your estate. Small donations are not their interest. OBV. Generalizations. You are probably also getting lots of unsolicited phone calls. I registered my phone number with the National Do Not Call Registry. After you register, tell each unwanted caller, "I have some information for you." Pause. This phone number is listed with the Do Not Call Registry. By continuing this call, you will make liable for a multi-thousand-dollar fine. It's amazing what a little incentive will do to their willingness to sell me something. It reminds me of all the causes I'm not helping. You don't own the world's problems. You're a good person for helping one cause, not a bad person for not helping every cause. Is really sad that all the money you donated was probably used to print all this. Very little to none of the money actually goes to the charity work. Charity CEOs get huge packages and do nothing but token work for marketing purposes. Even the people who claim to be good are just conning people, and the ones who genuinely do good get dragged along with them. Send them each other's mail. As a mail carrier, some of those charities send out some horrifying mail. Especially the animal-themed ones. And they often add really cringy captions. Listen, I just want to deliver the mail and get on with my day. I don't want to see pictures of tortured animals with texts saying things like, "My mommy died and I'm cold and alone. Why won't anybody love me?" The old people that get on a political donation mailing list can be rather interesting as well. Some of them get really crazy. Jesus Christ, that's scummy. Hey, thanks for helping us out. Here is a big FU as a way to say thanks.